Guys, what do you think? You like the tail tidy Fender Eliminator kit on the S2 Del Mar? Welcome to MCC Just Motos. Hey guys, it's Andy. Jason from JC310Designs just gave me a Fender Delete kit, sent me one my way for my Livewire S2 Del Mar. There it is on the bike. I'm gonna do a quick before and after, tell you about the installs, the ins and outs, and tell you what I think about the kit, how easy it is, and give you a step-by-step how to do it. First of all, I'm just going to give you a swap on before and after, what it looks like on the bike, and then I'll give you the step-by-step. In fair disclosure, he sent it to me without directions. I'm the first person to get it, and he sent it to me for a pretty good deal, just about cost of what it makes. I think you can get them now. I'll leave a link in the description for where you can get them and the prices. I think he was asking about $135. I absolutely think it's worth it. A very solid, robust piece, very well engineered. So let's take a look around the bike and then also get that step-by-step. So look down below for the different timestamps on the walk around plus the step-by-step. All right, let's get into it. Oh, by the way, it's going to take you about an hour to do it. Give yourself an hour to 3 if you really want. But if you have the step-by-step direction, lean more on that hour side. Let's get into it. Hey guys, it's Andy. I'm here with my 2024 Livewire Del Mar, S2 Del Mar. I love the bike. I think it looks amazing, but I'm going to change one thing on it today that I'm really excited to. I think it comes this way in Europe, and our friends in Europe get this, but in America not. It is this Fender. I'm going to change this Fender and Fender Guard mud guard to a tail tidy Fender Eliminator tail tidy tuck of the license plate tuck. My friend Jason from JC310Designs, he also has a Del Mar. He does 3D printing. We're going to put a link to his channel right here, or his website right here, and he does some fantastic work. He sent me a tail tidy kit, so I'm going to go do that, install it, and take you along with me. Let's go check it out. Okay, so just so we can take a look-see here, there is a Del Mar. This is the Millrace blue color. I think one of the first in the public to get it. I've seen him. This is the first one I've seen him in the public. You can see there is no tail guard right there on this side, and I kind of want to eliminate that. And you have this guard right here. It's a little, in my opinion, I'd like to eliminate that. I think it's a little more cohesive without it. A note here for the tools needed. I say T20 a lot, but I really mean T25. All right, so kind of doing this one-handed. I apologize. I recommend when you do this, do it with 2 hands. All right, there we go. Cool. Let's see what we got. All right, all sorts of 3D printed stuff. And wrappers. Cool. You sent me pictures, so I'm just gonna figure most of this out myself. I don't think there's a lot of instructions needed, but let's figure it out and unwrap and take a look. All right, so this is everything in the kit. I don't know what it is. I'm kind of beta testing, so he'll probably make directions, but what I can tell you, it's all 3D printed material right now. It looks in really, really nice shape and really nice quality of all the material. I'll probably take some pictures and maybe even get with him to find out exactly how to install everything, but let's see if I can figure this guy out. One thing I'm doing is just popping the seat because I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to get into some of the connections in here. So I'm going to pop the seat and set that aside. The T40 in these 2 right here. All right. Completely take them off. I'm just going to get them loose. Make sure I don't dork anything up. But it is cool how this fits in there. While I'm at it, let me show you the connectors that I see. Only that one right there. And again, there's two T40s in there. And I think this part will hold the mud guard, but these two are separate. So hopefully that's the case. Okay, I pop that off. Use a little screwdriver looking thing. And there's the wire for the brakes right there. Okay, apparently I do need to take the whole rear mud guard off, so belt drive. So I just using a T25 screwdriver to the one more T40 bolt I need to get. All right, not too bad. All right, so I got to take this off. Now I got to get to that belt right there. That's that T40, which I'm just gonna put there and get my wrench on. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, already getting loose. So let me unscrew this and use two hands. Now, I have no idea how much this rear part weighs, but it is not nothing. I'm going to weigh it, and I'm going to let you guys know what it weighs. See how much weight you actually save. I'm going to guess, because I can fit with one hand, it feels like aluminum, maybe 4 pounds. So, that's my guess. There you go. All right. There we go. There's the piece. Completely off. Yeah. You can see the belt there. So the bike looks like. I'm going to set this aside. And next part is I got to take all this off in here to get to the lights. So let's do that. I think these are all T30 right here. Take these off. Yep, T30. You can probably see. Okay. And this one as well. Oh yeah. There we go. Ta-da! Okay. Oh yeah, you can see the connection wires right there. Alright, so I'm going to disconnect these wires now. One. Here's two. And I'll need these connections again, I'm sure. Alright. And I can see the lights themselves will have a T30 right here. I'm putting my T30 on to get these lights off of here with the socket. Okay. There's one. There we go. Okay, cool. There we go. That's what it looks like. So that's one light, one wire. And you can see the T30 goes in there. That's one side. Now I got to get the other light. It's coming nice and loose. I get the whole thing off. There we go. All right. Oh, I see. Okay. There we go. Interesting. So this little rubber grommet here hooks on to the inside of that. Cool. All right. So I got both lights off. I'm going to guess that I'm going to have to take these whole connections out here. Looks like I'll probably have to, for sure I got to clip these off. Here we go. Hopefully you can see. One clip. And damaging things. All right, so these are coming off. Perfect. Yeah, not much I could do about that. I could have pulled these out. Oh, but I can put new, if I need to, I can put new zip ties through there. In the meantime, let's get a little screwdriver. There you go. And that's for the taillight. Bringo. Okay, this part is off. Now I'm pretty sure I got to take the wiring out of here. Let's see, probably goes this way. Yep, you can tell it's coming out. All right. Yep. All right, there's the wiring. Cool. This part is done. All right, so I'm gonna have to take this whole piece off here. All right, each side's got to come off. Let's go get this part, at least a little bit. T20 again. And actually, before I do that, I gotta take this out, and I think this one's a T20 as well. Okay. Yep. So 4 T20s you really gotta get to. There we go. There we go. Perfect. And you can, like I said, pull that out right there. See that? Now I can get to this T20, and this whole thing's gonna drop off. So let me take that. Oops, sorry. Connected to this bottom panel. Might be a 2-piece panel. I think it will be. All right. This one. I have to, right? A little note here. I'm taking the rear under panel off. You don't have to. I thought I might make for easier rewiring, but you can just leave that under panel on, but you don't have to take the under pan off. I did for ease of wiring, but you don't have to. Is that it? I think this might be it. Man, more underneath there. Okay. Might just be this. Probably one more. So there's 3 on one side, probably 3 on the other side. T20s. Okay. That's what it is. It's a pop pin. Okay. Just keeping it in. All right. Now, this is what comes out. All right, so I think I'm gonna have to look at some more videos and pictures to see how that goes on. All right, now I'm a little embarrassed because I realized I didn't have to take this off because I gotta put this back on. It just snaps on top of, so we're gonna re-put this back on. But it's okay to get it off just because I have to rewire and get the wiring. So it's okay to take this off. Yeah, you'll see, everything will snap onto here. Okay, so these 2 are for the battery, again, T20. So your battery, your license plate holder, license plate light. T20s, I'm going to unscrew these, and the license plate light will come out. There, it's loose. T20s drop out. There they are. All right, you can see. Now I just got to take this out of the holder there. So that's going to require 2 hands. Let me do that. Okay, I figured out I actually have to take the light out of the license plate holder. There's another holder, so just screwdriver on this one, Phillips head. Oops, sorry. And let's see if I can do it one-handed. I will not have to take the light out, so let me do that. Okay, there's the light out, and it's gonna go in here. I see it, I got it, cool. All right, so it's gonna go in here, perfect. Haha, like that. And like this. Okay, got it. Oh, that's so cool. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. And I'll put those screws in right there. Oh, so cool. Jason, you did a great job. I'm super excited how this looks. Very well fitting. Let me screw those in and we will get to town. So I have the lights. So you got to put the these rubber mounts on, and they go through. Just line it up this way. But it's to get these bolts through. There's no open end so much. As you see here, there was an open end to really get to those bolts. So I'm going to have to thread the bolts in and somehow get them screwed in tight with my T20. So let me try and work on that. It took me a long time to figure it out, but these are 2 size 2 on the hex Allen key. And I was doing it the hard way, where you need to take these off in order to get to the lights themselves. Instead of going the long way and bringing an Allen wrench through, and there you go. And then you can get to the screw right there, the T30 and you put it in that way. So that's how you do it. That's how you tighten these on. All right, I have the light assembled. Next step is I'm gonna, I think, put the license plate mounting bracket onto this. So we'll do that. All right, so I put the wire on for the lights. The rear license plate goes on right here. You have these little Torx screws right there. I'm not sure what they are. Take them off, oops, and mount the plate. Okay, get the wires in there pretty good. I see. That's what's gonna look like. Okay. To 1.5. Try 1.5. Yeah, 1.5. You can see all the wires jammed up on in there. You know what? I gotta take this off. This wire's gotta come through the back there. All right, so I had it on backwards, but see how this wire has to come through. There. All right, and pull it through, and then I'm gonna jam a lot of the wires into the housing there. Again, one-handed, sorry, but let's get it done. A little close up how the wires connect. Hook this up. There we go. That's gonna tuck in there, and then I will screw those back in. Okay, much better. You see the wires going there? Now, you want these 4 posts to be on the top and the license plate to hang down that way. So let's get these ones in, those 1.5s Torx, and put them in. All right, we have something taking shape here, right? Cool. Yeah. The lights on there. Nice. So I'm almost done. This piece has to connect to this piece right here, like this. And this piece will go to your underbody right here and connect by 2 bolts. You don't have to take this off from what I understand, but I did, and so we're gonna just test fit everything and get this piece with those 4 bolts mounted on there. So again, this is gonna go on right there. You can see those 4 bolts, but you see this piece right here can't go on the tail piece. So we gotta take these off and put those on. These are 1.5 hex, so we gotta take those out. Okay, so now that I got those pieces off and this little tail cap going, I'll be able to put that on there and then put that piece back on. Okay, this is the piece. Okay, gotta mount this to the little under fender and then that little lip next. Pretty sure I have to put the tail pan back on and then mount this piece, the whole piece to it, and then the last piece will be that little tail cap. Let's do that. And so it's raining, so I moved inside. Before I put the fender back on, I'm going to clip these zip ties here so I can run this wire back up and through here. And this will actually give me a good opportunity to zip tie this wire back up in there. These are little grommets here that even if you cut them, you can re-put a zip tie in again, so no big deal there. Let's cut them and rewire. Okay, so this is the lights for the tail and brake housing. So they got to come up in here. There's going to be a lot of extra play, so I'm going to zip tie them in and just kind of figure out where I need to go. Okay, and interestingly, I was trying to figure out how to run the loom, but you see these little holes here? Those are for zip ties. So I'm going to zip tie the wire loom here, and then it should run up the seam of the bike. Okay, I got black zip ties. I'm sorry, white zip ties. Wish I had black ones. I didn't. You could Dremel out those holes, make them bigger. I do have thicker ones, but Yeah, and so then this will go up the side of the bike. We'll try it now. Okay, so the plan right now is I'm wiring, you're gonna have to figure this out yourself, but I'm coming over the frame here and going right back, looping into the frame, and the panel is right there, and you see I have it connected there. Sorry, it's probably not great to see, but it's connected right here. So, and then the panel will go up underneath there, and I'm gonna zip tie this so this is really, really tight. Okay, remember you got 1, 2, and 3 up there for whole, screws, for T20s. You got this piece right here, which fits in nicely right there, sorry. And then also this pop pin, which we're gonna have to get right here. It's gonna go in and pops in. Okay, so, all right, now I got all the bolts in except for these 2 right here, and that's gonna, the whole tail light mounting will go in there at the same time. This is really the point. You can start to see that it starts to get really close to done. So everything's connected. I gotta tidy up now. Basically, these last 2 bolts were fine on each side of the license plate. I gotta put the lip holder on right now, see if I can screw that in. That may or may not go. We'll see. But yeah, then I'll have to put the rear plastics back on. Okay, now, in order to get this lip on right here, so this piece has a lip, right? You can see it. It goes on the pan here, but you gotta take the license plate holder off now. So that's another step we gotta do, is now we gotta take these 2 screws off to get to the lip and then put that back on. Okay, now you can see I can get to those screws. They're really tiny. They just go in there like so. So let me go screw those in and put the license plate back on. Okay, so the plate's on there. Yeah, so I think the fit's okay. We'll keep the cap and keep this on there nice. But it could maybe come down here a little bit more, is what I'd say. All right, now I'm gonna put this back on. I got this plate back on. It actually holds this in place a little bit, and we'll put the license plate holder on. Okay, I'm just put the rear plastics back on. There's 1 bolt there, 1 bolt there, and 1 on this side. And there's these little holders that just snip right in. So that's it. All right, almost there. Last part to do with this mud guard. So I got, or chain guard. So I got to put this piece on and the chain right there, and then the chain guard on. Yeah, so let's see what we got. Exactly how it goes on, but it's gonna go like this somehow. So T50, just kind of loosely mount it. Can't remember how it goes exactly. Okay, it's loose, so if I need to move it, and all right. Okay, cool. So this is gonna come like that. Go there and there. All right, cool. Okay, I gotta crank this down, this T50, and then we got 2 more, I think they're T20s, or yeah, T20 Torx right there. All right, last step is putting my license on, but these are really hard to get to because of lights, so we might have to take the whole license plate bracket off to get the license on, just so you know. There it is, guys. Livewire with a tail tidy. It is complete. You missed the fender on, doesn't have one on this side. It doesn't have one on this side. Overall, I was one of the first ones to try this kit out. It's pretty intuitive. I had to ask a few questions. You can see there is the belt protector. everything. Maybe I got to tuck the wires up there a little bit more, but pretty good. And oh, probably should have done this first, right? Make sure everything works. The tail lights are on. Let's try the blinker signals. Left, perfect. Right. Oh, shut it off. Right, perfect. Let's try the brake. Yep, brakes worked. Nice. All right, guys, what do you think? You like the tail tidy Fender Eliminator kit on the S2 Del Mar? I think it brings a better appeal to the bike. It makes it look more like it was. Oh, one more thing I'm going to show you. This is the big part of the fender and that you have and the guard all together. I weighed everything. It's a little bit over 3 pounds altogether. So you have a 3 pound difference. And I'm factoring the weight of the brackets and the kits and everything. It's about 3 pounds different. It's unsprung weight because it's all there, so you really don't have to change the suspension settings at all. And 3 pounds obviously probably not gonna make that big a difference. I'll go for a ride, but what do you guys think? Yay, nay? Drop a comment below. As of right now, I think the kits are about $135 US. I'll put a link to the description on the website that you want to check out. And again, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next episode.